Most people often make the mistake of thinking that the difference between the rich, middle class, and poor people is how much money they have. But those are the surface. How about the 3 psychological factors people are neglecting? Number 1, your mind is programmed not to be rich. Do you know why poor people are poor and rich people stay rich? It's because both of them were programmed differently since the day they learned to read. You are probably not where you want to be financially, but that is normal because most people are programmed to work hard, get a degree, and aim for a high-paying job, so they can be ultimately rich and live a comfortable life. But later on, some realize it wasn't the right path to real wealth, which you can hold on to for years without, even grinding so much and getting fired. For example, in business school, they don't even teach you how to sell. You go to school for 4 years to learn how to be a lawyer. They teach you how to practice all this law, but they don't teach you how to get any clients to practice law. Most people are programmed to be poor, and poverty programming will cost you a fortune. That's why if you are making less than $10,000 a month, you can't afford to watch television. You need to be using that time to read some books to develop a new skill that will pay you more, and you can utilize it when the time that you want to build your business. You see, our mind is like a supercomputer. It has an operating system inserted into us when we're young. The problem with this is we have lesser options on what software would benefit us, so we have no choice but to pick what operating system society chooses for us. It all starts with the schools we went with, the churches we've gone to, our parents, siblings, friends, neighbors, co-workers, bosses, employees, the media, and the government. Do you know that 95% of our behavior does from our subconscious mind? Yes, because wherever you're struggling, inevitably is a program in your subconscious that does not support that destination you have been looking for. So, if you wish to become rich, you must unlearn and reprogram your subconscious mind. When I say unlearn, it is about stopping your bad mindset habits. Our subconscious mind learns in 2 fundamental ways naturally. First, in your first 7 years of living and after age 7. But how do we put new programs in? Repetition. Practice. Let us say you want to drive a car. Of course, you would not learn by getting in the seat and putting the key in. You had to practice driving it. It is the same with training your mind. Do you want to train your subconscious mind? Program your mind with new ideas coming from people you want to be. I know it is easier said than done, but that is the path to training your mind to unlearn. If the subconscious gets "you are rich" and 95% of your life comes from that, there will be a point once the subconscious understands you are rich. You don't have to tell it over again. It will happen one at a time. Repetition is a habit. It is making a habit. So you will have to do something religiously and repeat it to make it work. The subconscious mind is habitual. Every night you go to bed, just when you are falling off into sleep, consciousness is disconnecting. Then your mind does wander. Do you know what happens next? Your subconscious will start to work. Your conscious mind is equal to wishes and desires, while your subconscious mind is your program. What if you took the wishes and desires and made those programs? Then guess what? You don't even have to think about it. You will automatically, 95% of the day, your mind will connect with your behavior. Knowledge is power, yet most are deprived of quality knowledge. We are powerful, but we are programmed to be not powerful. That is how the external force controls us. You have to recognize if it's not working right. It's not your conscious mind that took you down that path. It was your programming all along. And if you can reprogram your mind, you can have a whole new life. Number 2. You do not understand money. Society makes us believe that paper money is our ultimate wealth, but the truth is, it is not. Most people often believe money is valuable. If you understand the system, you can use it to your advantage. But if you don't understand the system, it will take advantage of you many times. You had to educate yourself about the actual value of money. Wealthy people understand how to make money and how to make it work for them. In that way, they will continue teaching their kids and closest family. Most who have no idea what is happening will continue to become poorer because they don't see it happening. While it is never wise to spend above your means, the best way to have more money is to bring in more money. Perhaps this is through a raise, a job move, or a side hustle. Maybe your business has grown stagnant and needs a productivity boost. When your mind is open to the idea that the world is abundant and you need to tap into bringing more money in, you will start to open your subconscious mind to what you can do to bring in that extra income instead of depriving yourself. To build a sustainable income, you must observe how you can add value to your boss, clients, or customers. People are willing to pay you more naturally. It doesn't give you complete immunity to financial loss or being taken advantage of. Being wealthy doesn't mean how much money you have or what car you drive. Wealth is having valuable financial assets or physical possessions that can preserve wealth. While making more money is great, it doesn't matter how much you make if you do not keep it, it will soon be gone. Have savings before you pay your expenses. But saving alone would not make you rich. Instead, inflation will beat it. The best way is to invest it in a legit investment that can earn interest while you sleep, or grow in value and make you profit. You also have to understand that you must lessen acquiring liabilities. It is in the things that you owe or cost you money. It could be debt, student loans, home loans, and credit card loans because, in essence, it is money you're signed up to pay to figure out your wealth. Minus your liabilities from your savings plus assets, and you can see how long you can afford to live without earning. The longer you can live, the wealthier you are. Number 3. You do not value your time. They say time is money, but what does one have to do with the other? Time is a limited resource worth multiplying and infinitely more valuable than money. If you believe that time is money, it will cause you to make time mistakes. First, it will cause you to waste a lot of time trying to save a little. We have all seen the people who drive 15 miles out of the way to save 3 cents on a gallon of gas. I'm not saying this is wrong. Being frugal and living a minimalist life is not a mistake. Let us say it's payday time and you want to treat yourself after working. You buy your favorite item worth $50. What does that money mean to you? What does it represent? Is it a piece of paper that you are now trading for a product? Or is it the time you took to make that $50 that you are now exchanging for a thing you didn't even need? Movies portray rich people as spoiled and arrogant, but the truth is, they have already escaped the rat race. Wealth is not the root of evil. Lack of money does. Do you know that the wealthiest people in the world today are self-made? This includes Oprah Winfrey, a black woman in poverty who climbed the ranks to become one of the highest-paid stars in the world. Starbucks founder Howard Schultz grew up in a housing complex. It is safe to assume they all went through an education system that did them no favors when it came to educating them on financial management. But do you know the most common thing they have? They value their time so much. What I want to talk about here is about saving you time. Some people will spend 3 hours cutting out coupons to save money. There was nothing wrong with that, but imagine if you had used that same 3 hours to create some value for somebody. You likely have made 10 times more than the amount of money you are trying to save. Always value your time, but because you do invest in your mindset by clicking and watching this video until the end, you have gained a pearl of extra financial wisdom. For more financial wisdom, click the recommended video and do not forget to like this video.